Story Chapter 6 Skirmish with the Gigantos. However, the new order created by Zeus is not yet stable, nor has the risk of reversal been completely eliminated. Mother Earth goddess Gaia was not pleased with Zeus and number 39 as cruel treatment of the Titans. She missed her first class of giant children imprisoned in a dungeon. She had the intention of one day freeing them. And Gaia reached out to her Gigantos children. These are the children born from the blood of Ouranos when he was mortally wounded. Gigantos are demons with extremely strange shapes. Half human, half snake, tall as a mountain, hairy, beard and hair as dense as a forest, with every step are ferocious pythons. They were armed with bright shields and armor and long sharp spears. But these ghosts and gods are worse off than their predecessors in that they are not immortal, meaning they can die like mortals, but only die under certain conditions. They must be beaten by a god and a mortal at the same time. It takes both, gods and humans, fighting together to defeat the Gigantos, great giants. There is a strange herb that, if you find it and drink it, can make the Gigantos ghosts and gods immortal. Their bodies will be as hard as bronze and iron. Swords will not pierce them. Spears will not pierce them. The goddess Gaia knows that magical herb. She informed the Gigantos children and hoped they would find them quickly. Unfortunately, Zeus also knew this secret. The god immediately ordered that the gods Helios sun, Selene moon and Aias dawn not have pink fingers and shine light on the ground. Thus, heaven and earth will be completely dark. No one will know the way to find them. The fairy grass cannot fall into anyone and number 39's hands but the hands of Zeus. The fighting this time was much more fierce than before. The demons Gigantos carried mountains of rocks and threw them at the top of Olympe. But ineffective. They brought fire from the earth to the heavens, hoping to burn the entire Olympe ash. But the fire could not reach the young gods and number 39 residents. Responding to the great giants Gigantos were explosive lightning strikes and earth-shattering thunder. The pitch-black sky occasionally flashed rays of light like fierce, vicious eyes. The demons Gigantos decided to fight to the death with the gods Olympe. They carried rocks and stacked them on top of each other to climb up to storm the towering peak of Olympe. The situation is dire. The Olympian gods had to ask for help from a mortal named Heracles. This is a mortal whose health is not inferior to that of the gods. Heracles arrived. He used his extraordinary strength to push the god Gigantos. So it all collapsed. Gigantos fell from above. At the same time, Zeus and the gods thundered, threw javelins, threw rocks, and unleashed fire to strike them down. Heracles with his magic bow shot them a shower of painful arrows. The Gigantos, the dead, the wounded, the survivors, fled in disarray. Traces of their battles and panicked flight are still left in the lands around the Mediterranean. The slopes of Mount Etna still bear the footprints of Gigantos Encelade. Someone said this guy was beaten to death on the island of Sicily. Some say he was captured alive by Zeus and banished to Tartar hell. The Rocky Mountains in the Thrace region in the Pallene Peninsula in Greece, in the Solfatare de Puzzolles region in Italy were burned to the point of barrenness by the fire of the fighting. The story about the fight with the demon gods Gigantos is actually quite long. How did Heracles and the goddess Athena defeat Alcyone? the fight between Heracles, Hera and Porphyrion, and then Zeus came to help, knocking down the enemy. Then Apollon defeated Ephialtes, Dionysus defeated Eurytos. There are so many stories, it and number 39. It's impossible to tell them all. However, we cannot ignore a god who made extremely important contributions to Zeus and number 39. Victory. That is the Titan Prometheus, the god who abandoned the ranks of the old gods and sided with the young gods, of which Zeus was the leader. Thus the Olympian gods once again, for the second time, defeated the old forces. In Indian mythology, the fight between god Indra and Vritra, an extremely fierce fight, ending with Indra and number 39's victory, opened the creation of the world. Thanks to Indra and number 39's victory over Vritra and the release of the cosmic water, the Divine Mother, the cosmic water was able to give birth to the sun. There is earth, there is heaven, there is air, there is water and the moisture of water, there is the sun, the light and the hot air of the sun, so there is the world, gods, humans as well as other animals. Thank you for joining us for today's fairy tale. We hope these stories bring joy and meaning to your day. If you love our channel, please hit the subscribe button so you won't miss any exciting tales. Wishing you a good night and sweet dreams. See you in the next story.